Get inside the high-ticket sale buyer's mindset. A lot of marketers simply do not understand the information that I'm going to be sharing in this video. They think that people are robots. They think that generating an online sale is simply all about getting the right product in front of the right eyeballs and nothing else. I'm sorry to break this to you, but there's a lot of psychology at play. The bottom line is, if you want to convert high-ticket sales prospects, then you have to think like them. You can't look at the situation purely from your perspective. Let's face it, your perspective is pretty simple and straightforward. You want to make money. I get that. Everybody gets that. Who doesn't want to make money? But that's not the issue. The issue is, how do you get your high-ticket sales prospects to separate with their hard-earned cash? Believe me, that's a lot of cash they are going to be separating themselves from, so you had better give them a good reason. Unfortunately, it's very hard to really know that reason if you don't think like them. The first step in getting to think like them is to realize that people aren't rational. The first thing that you need to wrap your mind around is the simple fact: when people make buying decisions, it's usually not rational. It's easy to think that this only happens within the context of impulse buying. For example, if you go on Amazon Kindle, there's a book that sells for 99 cents. It doesn't really take much thinking, because you're really not losing anything. It's 99 cents. If you make the minimum wage in the United States of $7.50 per hour, then that's less than 10 minutes of work for 99 cents. The thing is that this impulse buying doesn't just happen on cheap things. It becomes tempting to think that people are not buying impulsively when you get to the higher ticket stuff. Get that idea out of your head. When somebody's buying something priced at 99 cents compared to something that's priced at $9,000, the reality is they are operating within the same realm. They are deciding based on emotions. In a fairly recent study, researchers asked buyers why they made the decision that they made. They were also asked to fill out a questionnaire right before they bought. According to the study, when people came to their buying decision, they acted out of impulse. When it comes time to explain why they did what they did, they came up with all sorts of reasonable-sounding explanations and justifications. The study's conclusion is unmistakable. People buy based on impulse and emotion, and then they justify it later on. High-ticket sales are no different from people buying a pack of gum that is worth a few pennies. It's all about emotion. People want to feel special. Knowing the information you have when you try to get into your high-ticket sales customer's mindset, you have to ask yourself, how do I make this person feel special? Of course, somebody paying $10 for something will feel special in a certain way that is quite different from somebody spending $10,000. That person spending $10,000 also needs to feel special, but it has to be presented in a different way. The power of exclusivity. Now that I've established that people do make buying decisions based on emotion, the next question to ask is, what kind of emotion are they having? How do you create emotional impulse? Thankfully, the answer is pretty straightforward. When somebody buys a high-end Mercedes-Benz, they are not just buying a car. They're not just buying something that tells everyone that they have money. They are buying the prestige and the exclusiveness of owning a high-end vehicle. The same is true of whatever product or service you are pushing. You satisfy a very important emotional need. They are exclusive, special. High-ticket sales buyers are psychologically looking for something above and beyond what everybody gets. That's how you can get somebody to pay tens of thousands of dollars or more for a car. These are not egotists, and they are not saying to themselves, I'm better than everybody else. Not at all. In most cases, these people are looking to reward themselves, or they are simply looking for the highest value because they don't have the time to screw around when something goes wrong. This is especially true when you're selling services.